everybody? Welcome to episode 74. I'm going with. Yep, 74. TGWPIS FC. We're back. It's Manchester City time. Last time you were here, you watched our pathetic performance in the Caballero Cup final against Everton, where we lost 1-0. Since then, we took out our frustration on Leicester with Pepe getting 5 goals and Wright and Herrero getting 1 each. A 5-2 win against Bournemouth, which showed a rotated squad, put Finn Fetz, Roger Urbina, and Fanti put in a bunch, but we just waited till late, typical TGWPIS. And then against Tottenham, a 1-0 win at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, with Pepe getting the lone strike. That brings us to today in Manchester City. And as you can see here, we've got some injury issues, we've got some registration issues, we've got some suspension issues, and we've got our best defender, one of our best defenders, away on international duty, which makes things great. Quick check at the league table. We are currently in third, and with a which is really weird. And the other weird part is that if we win today, which is not going to happen, would put us level on points with Liverpool, and or they have a game in hand, and 3 points away from Man City and the title, which is crazy. I don't think it's going to happen. I really don't think it's going to happen, but we'll see. If we look at the Premier League as a whole, Pepe has blown away into the lead, into the top goal scorer, beating out Rodrigo and Mbappe. He also has the best men in the matches. Largo has 14 yellow cards. That leads me to believe we need to do something about this. Center back has been an issue since we came in here. Now, we have a good defense. We have a very decent defense. But like, if you look at our team for tackles for 90 minutes, we're not even in the top 20 with any of these guys, which is a problem. Like, appearances, mistakes leading to goals. I mean, okay, we don't have anybody on that list. Key tackles. Okay, so he's up there. So he makes 30. He's made 30 key tackles. Key headers. Another problem here. We don't have anybody on the headers list whatsoever. Interceptions made. Nobody on the interceptions list either. Appearances. And then shots blocked. I mean, that could just because we control the ball a lot and we do a lot of that stuff, so we're not going to be on those lists, but still it's a little worrying. But that is neither here nor there. Let's look at the team, what we're going to have for today. And this is it. As you can see, Keating is injured. He's out for another 3 to 4 weeks. Antigua is on international duty. Nicholas Wright is suspended. Philip is injured and is completing his rehabilitation. Cesar is also coming back from fitness. That leads us with this is the team. We're playing a little bit more of our defensive style. Gentile's in goal. Moreno, Lopez, Largo, and Schwabel in the back. I've wanted to play Lopez more because he's a more natural central defender and probably the future in our central defense. I mean, that tackling. And Largo, though great, is very undisciplined. And also, this is kind of come up as a flag. His consistency is a problem. So there may be an upheaval this summer depending on the funds we get for center backs. In midfield, Bertels and Gearman are going to be in the midfield. Fetz, we think we finally solved our right winger problem inside forward. I've been training Fetz to do it. And, he looks like he is going to be great out there on the right wing. Only problem is now we need a backup striker for Pepe. And we've got plenty of those at the club. Mannion was good. We have Assman coming up through the ranks as well. So we've got a lot of young strikers that can back up Pepe. McFarlane has to play on the left. Now, this is probably another area we need to look at. Maybe left wing as a possible upgrade, because McFarlane's good, but is he Premier League good? He's a good Premier League guy. I think Premier League sides, but does not like important matches, and competitive streak and not much of a jumper means maybe we cash in on him, get the English player disc upgrade, and then look for somebody else to kind of fill as a backup role to Wright. As we know, Wright is the main man. He still is growing phenomenal. He's 22 now, which is surprising. But yeah, we're gonna keep Wright around for sure for a long, long time. And we've also got Alexander, who can definitely do a job there too, but he's not really young either. But we're gonna do Herrero, Pepe. I mean, these guys you kind of know. Herrero is just turning into just an all-star. Every single time I look at him, all of his stats are going up, and it's all the right ones. The only ones we look at, like bravery, is a little low at. Penalty taking is, long throws. But that's it. There's not a lot of low stats on him, and he's only getting better. And I just love the fact we have a 6'6" attacking mid. And then the man, the myth, the legend, Pepe. He's just out of control. He is just the man. The fact that he's an elite striker, he deserves the media is saying he deserves a call up. He's English now, so if it doesn't affect that for us, he's only got 8 under 20 caps and it goes. All right, we gotta do something. Let's look at Brazil's national team. All right, here's Brazil's national team. This Tactics Senior Squad. They play 3 strikers. They have this guy, John Carlos, who looks pretty good. They've got Rodrigo, and then they got this guy, Gabriel Henrique. Okay, so they're higher profile clubs. That's why he's not getting in. But that's just ridiculous. Right back, you say. Ours is better. Porto Costa. Now I would love to have this guy. This guy's a maniac. Probably the best ball-playing defender in the world. Jesus. He's Manchester City. We'll never get him. But yeah, that explains why. He's not even on the bench. Who's their... Gabriel Jesus. 29... Anyways. I digress. It's Manchester City time. I'm just trying to delay the inevitable 2-0 beatdown that we get here. Let's submit the team. And hope. I think Pepe gets the armband today. Because of how everything is. And how many people... Yep, Pepe is the captain. Leading the line from us up front. Well, Mbappe's leading the line from us. So you got the 2 top scorers in the league. Going against each other. Man, they've got a good... Jadon Sancho, Paulo Dybala, Raheem Sterling, Max Aarons, Bernardo Silva. This guy's a huge player. Ben Chilwell, Lucas Moura. Oh yeah, that Lucas Moura. We had him. That was the guy who 32 goals in a season for us. Apparently, he's a rotational striker now for them. My God, and he was absolutely insane for us when we had him. Dressing room. Let's give him cause for an upset, and then I have faith. Everybody believes in me but Schroble, because that's just he doesn't know me yet. Tunnel. No comment. No comment. You know what? Let's just go. Let's just go in and just accept our beating as it is right now. Yeah, Largo is on his 15th yellow card, and if he gets that, it's going to be a 3-match suspension for him. As Edson kicks it out to Aarons, to Bala. Can we get the interception? Nope. Mbappe's there. Easy save for Gentile. And we go again. Throw into us. Hey! Herrero. Back to Schwabel. Herman to Bertels. Herrero. Passing their ball around here nicely. Fetz out to Pepe. Now we got our fullbacks back deeper, so they're not providing as much as the width as we would normally get. But we've got so many people clawing into the area from midfield. I want our wing-back staying back. We need that in this kind of position. It's Fetz is on corners. Interesting. Brings it in. It's long. Collected by Herrero. Go on, son. Get yourself a shot in. Get the cross in. Bertels is there. Can't beat out his man to the ball. And we're still 0-0. So now they're in our half. Surprising amount of possession for us. 72% as Pepe comes in way deep to get that. He's got Fetz, who we know can run. He's quick. And the tackle is there. Lopez cleans it up. Gets it past Mbappe. That's always big. Herman to Herrero. He can look to switch the play here. Largo. Whoa, okay, buddy. McFarland's there. Tries to cross it in. Aarons blocks it out. There's a long highlight here. Is Dybala, Sterling. Can we get it off him, guys? We've got so many guys back across the ball, but it doesn't matter. Mbappe gets cleared, and Mbappe scores. No, he doesn't. Offside trap worked. Yeah, he thought he looked offside. Because we've got some decent enough defenders that we're going to be able to pick up these guys. I mean, a point here doesn't hurt us. We're not looking to win the league. Not yet. I mean, we've got a squad apparently that's good enough to compete for it. We're not winning the league material. I know we are away from home, but I feel that going attacking against these guys just won't work. We don't have our quality, our high quality players out there. His dad is an amazing through ball. Mbappe's out there again, and Gentile throws it away. Oh, he's offside anyways. I guess we're really beating these guys on the offside trap. I mean, look against it. We're dominating this game. We're the better team of the coach, and everything will be fine. That's kind of the truth. We are the better team out there. I believe you got what it takes. Which one do I believe you got what it takes? Fetz is starting to look tired on that right-hand side. But I think he can go the entire game. I'm really not worried about who's next in the league. We'll have some guys back from suspensions and injuries. As Mbappe, again, could somebody get the tackle? And Sancho, the drawback. Wow, that is the laziest goal we will ever concede. It's a very weak goal. And against the run of play. Not really. Who's that misses out? Largo misses out on the tackle. Lopez misses out on the tackle. And then Fetz comes back, but Sancho beats him to the ball. All right, let's see if we can't. Oh, there's another corners to them. Herrero clears. Only as far as Mbappe. Can we get it off him? Cross comes back in. Kavanaugh there. It was only kind of a matter of time. Let's go back to the attacking style. Because at this point, we've got nothing to lose. As I want to skip it, but I won't. Bernardo. That's the one problem. That's Schwalbe. Yeah, he wasn't going to win that. Cavaga, which is who's how tall? Yeah, 6'2" versus 5'4". That's the problem with a small midfielder. Okay, as Bertels gets on the ball here with the interception. Can he get a through ball to anybody? Nope. Keeps taking himself. Edison with the save. All right, we really got to start looking at Fetz. Let's get Nataro on for him. McFarland, let's get Matovsky in. Who else is not having... I mean, everybody else is having a relatively decent game. Schwalbe isn't. Fantini's not going to improve the situation at all. Anybody in the midfield we can bring in? I mean, these two guys are all right. If we can bring Fantini on from Moreno, he's just looking like he's tiring. He's been playing a lot of football lately, too. So we'll make our 3 changes. Turner, the attacking midfielder we've been trying to sign forever. He's having a really good season for them. World class, that's just heartbreaking. Well, I did predict it, didn't I? Let's see if it stays up. Don't get a yellow card here, guys. This is the last thing we need is like another suspension. Sterling. 3-0. And it just shows the gulf in class right now. We beat the teams that we're supposed to beat, but Manchester City's just on another level. And I think we're a few years away from this. Is that Really? A penalty? This game is going to end up looking like a blowout when it just isn't. Statistically, we've been on the better side. I've got to do something. I'm really worried about Gentile. As Dybala gets his 12th. And it's not that Gentile's a bad keeper, it's just he needs... Sterling, why am I looking at Sterling? I mean, he's improving, but can we get better? I think we have better. Play the game. It's just raw. It's just the statistics would tell you that we're the better side, but we're not. Can't fall. You know, we shouldn't give it your all. You know what? I'm just gonna hand over the assistant. Let the assistant fix it, as now we're into an international break. Youthful TGWPIS come unstuck. That's fine. Send the assistant. Before we go, I want to talk to you guys about this. We've had our youth intake, and this is the one guy that we got that looks any promising. Bernard Degling. He's a Belgium goalkeeper who has apparently 5-star potential. So we're signing him up. He'll be the 3rd best goalkeeper at the club. Be interesting to see how he develops. He's only 16, so we can give him like a couple of seasons to develop and see if we can't get anywhere with him. But he's the only guy really to note it, to say anything about. Got a below average 18 squad and above average 20 squad. Great. So next time out, where do we want to show up? Competition. Schedule. Not too many games left in the season here, and almost all of them have been picked up. I'll say this. If I mean, only 3 games here. I think we just kind of barrel through to the end of the season. We'll do Huddersfield, and then I think we just do Huddersfield and then the end of the season wrap up. Because, I mean, Norwich, West Ham, Everton's our bogey team this year. Chelsea, Wolves. I mean, Everton and Chelsea are 2 interesting games, but we've pretty much wrapped up Europe at this point. So I say we just kind of barrel on to the end, get it done, and see where we go from there. But we'll see you in the next episode. I've been James. You've been you. This has been TGWPIS FC, and we'll talk to y'all soon. Have a good one. Bye-bye.